lot of public school districts have already made decisions on what this school year will look like. ABC 17's Natalie Jones spoke with some private schools today who are still making decisions about their return to school. And Natalie, they told you that parents should have some more information within the next week.
Deb, that's right. The schools I spoke with today were at very different points in their decision-making process. Some were putting those finishing touches on their plans, and others still had some very big decisions ahead of them. But really, the decision-making process is all the same, from public school all the way to private. Schools, both public and private, seem to have the same goal for this year.
The best learning opportunities are going to happen in person.
Now, you may think that the decision-making process would be a lot different from private to public, but it's really pretty similar. Some are still making decisions.
We are working on that, putting that together very intentionally.
While others already have a plan.
We are planning to go back to school starting on August 17th. In person, as you know, things stand right now.
But don't get me wrong, there are differences. A lot of public school districts are adding a virtual option for families, but the private schools I spoke with today said they will be bringing students back to school in person. But that doesn't mean they don't see the reality of the time we live in.
We, do realize that we not only have some students that are in a vulnerable population, but that we also will have some students that will have a fever and they will get sent home. Our faculty and staff will actually address those on a case-by-case basis.
Private schools are not under any sort of state leadership, so they can make their own decisions for the school year as long as they comply with local health guidelines.
The Cole County Health Department and other superintendents in Cole County that we've been meeting every 2 weeks.
So while the decisions are their own, the state does help them with one thing: funding. Private schools are covered under Missouri's CARES Act.
The majority of it is going towards sanitation and safety measures.
Catholic High School told me that with how tight of a budget they run on every single year, how tight of a budget all private schools run on, that funding from the state was really needed to purchase personal protective equipment for both faculty and students. Reporting outside our newsroom, Natalie Jones, ABC 17 News.
Schools say they are ready to go virtual as soon as they need to. They said they learned a lesson about being prepared back in March.